All right, guys. Hey. So it's a little late here, so it's the best time to do this video. So I'll fill you guys in now on what I was talking about the other day. But we found out some pretty harsh news about my husband, Paul. So he had cancer about 5 years ago, and it's called mantle B cell lymphoma. And it's a non-curable cancer, and I did a video about it back then. And but it is treatable, and they can put it into remission, but it will come back, and it has come back now. So he gets checked quite a bit. I think it's every 6 months around that. He has blood work done and whatnot. Now with COVID, he hasn't, and normally he goes in and sees his doctor, but because of COVID, everything was over the phone. But his blood work kept coming back normal. So about let's say 2 months now, I did notice that he had a lump like on the side of his neck around here, and I didn't say anything to him at first. I actually told my mother because I was worried about it, but I didn't really want to worry him. And then I did point it, because he didn't notice it, and I did point it out to him, and I said, we got to let the doctor know. Well, the nurse noticed it right away when we went in for our appointment, and that was his first one that he's seen her since COVID started. And so when she came in and checked him, she said, yeah, that is a lymph node, which is where his cancer is. And so she said, so we'll get you in for some scans and go from there. So we just went in last week and found out, like, for sure that his cancer is back, and that it's larger than it was the last time that he had it. His biggest one last time was it was 6.3 or 6.6. Sorry, I'm not sure. And this time his biggest one is close to his spleen, and it is 10 something, 10.3, 10.5, it's a lot bigger. And then he has a larger one that's in his chest. And she said it's kind of like a long one. She didn't say what size that one was. And then, of course, but they're all over. He's got a bunch. It's all over the lymphatic system. So he was hoping, because we kind of expected this, and he was hoping, well, that he could put off treatment for like another year and kind of go back to work and just do, easier, maybe do a day shift and just kind of take it easy, not work as much. But well, yeah, we went and saw the doctor. We knew that wasn't going to fly, and she wanted to start treatment immediately. And he said, well, can we wait till after Christmas, so at least Alexis can, Brooklyn, enough, so that we can have Christmas with Alexis without that. And she didn't even want to wait that long. So she said she doesn't feel comfortable with that. She wants to start treatment right away. So his treatment should be starting around the 1st of next month. Now his treatment this time, last time that he had this, his treatment was relatively easy, if you can say that for somebody who's taking chemo, but he tolerated it well. He was sick, he wasn't throwing up or anything like that, but I mean, he was down and out for a couple days, and then he'd be fine, and then he'd go back. He actually worked through it. He did, he wasn't out on the roads, but he was able to do like desk work for the entire time, because he loves to work. But this time, that's not an option whatsoever. Even if he wanted to do that, the doctor said she wouldn't allow him to do that, and because it's really going to knock him out this time. So he has 2 sets of treatments, and I'm sorry, we don't have all the, like, they'll give us a calendar explaining everything that we have to do and when his treatments are and his medications and stuff like that, but we don't have that yet. But he has like 3 weeks of once a week chemo that he goes in. It's like an all kind of like an all day thing, but he comes home, and then the next session will be, he will be hospitalized for those ones for about 3 to 4 days, and where they're pumping it in for 24 hours, and that will knock him out. So it's definitely going to be a harder ride this time. He's definitely going to be extremely sick. He's going to lose, not that he has hair, but he's going to lose what hair he has. But yes, he's going to be sick. He's going to be down and out. So it's not something you ever want to hear. It's not something you ever really prepared for, as much as you like to tell yourself that you are. But we're going to take it in stride. Luckily, right now, I'm not working, so I'm able to be home. And I said this, like, we've been blessed with being able to do that right now. That things are working out the way they need to for us, so I can be home and take care of everything at home with Alexis, and also take care of him. It's going to be very different this time. We had to tell Alexis this time because he's going to be so sick, and she's 10. She's going to notice. So we did have to tell her, and she took it very well. Clearly, she doesn't understand everything about it. But we just told her that Daddy's going to be sick, like quite sick. So, and then what's the other thing? Because he's going to, like, this is going to be such a much stronger treatment, and it's really going to knock him out. We are not going to be able to do, like, Paul's not going to be able to do anything, obviously, because he's going to be sick. But like I said to him, and it's kind of coming down to that again anyway with this COVID, but I said, we can't go anywhere either. Like, we have to stay home. Alexis can't have people here. Like, we can't just have people coming and going, not that we do anyway, but and bringing in germs that are going to potentially do more damage to good. So I had to explain that to Alexis as well, that friends can't come over here, and she'll even be limited on where she'll be able to go. And of course, we'll be taking a lot of protocols at home as far as even more hand washing, sanitizing, and all that stuff goes before we come in contact with him. So yeah, a lot of changes are coming. 2020 isn't getting any better, that's for damn sure. But he's a strong man, like, built like a brick shit house, and he's gonna kill it. He's gonna fight it. So it's gonna be a hard road. So I think that's it for now. Of course, you guys will be with us for part of the journey, as much as he wants to share of it. But I think that's all I have for now. But keep us in your prayers, your thoughts, send positive energy, whatever you do. Just that he stays strong and that we can all get through this. Talk to you guys later. Bye.